What's up, y'all? This is 10X Generation, and this is my road to $1 billion. My past two videos were titled Unproductive and Unproductive Part 2. I was laying in bed, because I am still feeling a bit unwell. I was laying in bed, and I was thinking how I have to make a video today, and I cannot. I will not make a video called Unproductive Part 3. It's just completely unacceptable. This is supposed to be the thing that I'm working towards, my primary focus right now in my life, and not working on it for 3 straight days, even if I am feeling under the weather, is completely unacceptable. So today, I put on some hype music and I went ahead and got some stuff done. Not a whole bunch, but an okay amount. First thing I did was I did some additional research on the difference between contractual and employees. Oh, contractual workers and employees. There is a difference and a distinction. And a lot of the things that I already thought were proven to be correct, but some of the most notable is that a contractual worker, you cannot tell them how to work, and you cannot tell them when to work. You don't have, if you control too many of the parameters of how they work, the government can step into an audit and fine you for misclassification, and will deem them an employee rather than a contractual worker, and you'll get fined a whole bunch. And that's something I want to avoid. So I have to write up a contractual workers policy, something like that, where I detail exactly how it's going to go down, pretty much all the parameters of a contractual worker, make sure it's there, and make sure they sign it, so the proof is there that we're doing things by the book. I was looking at some of the benefits of using an employee versus a contractual worker versus an employee. You don't have to pay any benefits. You don't have to do any withholding tax. It's less complicated tax-wise. I thought that was pretty interesting. The second thing I did was, so right now my iOS application is at 25 downloads, which still isn't a lot, but it is what it is. But I'm supposed to be collecting data, right? Right now it's not the hyper growth, hyper scale money machine yet. Right now it's collecting data. But for whatever reason, I haven't collected any data. I haven't gotten any reported crashes. I haven't gotten any reported anything. And this is a huge, huge problem. I haven't gotten any reviews because the whole point of the time right now is to be collecting data, as I said. But I'm not, so I figured that I misconfigured something about my analytics platform. I use Firebase. I think I misconfigured it, which is not super surprising because I am more adept with Android Studio rather than Xcode and Swift and Objective-C. So chances are I did misconfigure it. So that's something I started looking into before I made this video. And the third thing I did was I got a comment for me to read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like to read books. I don't know if that says something about me, whatever. I get most of my information through alternative forms of media, multimodal, and you tend to learn a bit faster and absorb a bit more information when it's multimodal. So I usually watch videos and things like that. But in any case, I got the book on Audible, and I've been listening to that, and I think that's been pretty interesting. Yeah, and I think the biggest takeaway that I gotten right now is even though this isn't something that was directly talked about, they were talking about it made me think of the beauty and the power of obsessiveness. If you're someone who could get obsessed about things, you have a major edge. If you're obsessed about something, you're not giving up. You're in it 100%. And I felt this before many times, being completely engrossed and obsessed with a particular project. And I really wish there was a way to harness that ability, some way I could just flip a switch within my own head and make myself obsessed about a particular task. That would be so fantastic. I think there's a way to do that. Maybe I'll do some extra research on that after this video. But yeah, so today has been a pretty light day. I can't say completely unproductive, thankfully, but it's been a light day. It's getting me back into the mode. But one thing I've noticed, while I was sick, I messed up myself. How? Social media. I've been on social media all day before I started working, and these previous past 2 days, YouTube, Instagram, scroll. It's so addictive. I try to watch some movies, I'll watch the movie, and then in the meanwhile, me watching the movie, I'll be scrolling through Instagram. And now that I'm trying to get back in the road of working again, I usually don't have this problem, but now it's like I have that pull towards Instagram, pull towards YouTube Shorts. It's really, really not good. And I've been scrolling so much that my feed is just becoming literal nonsense. Like, it'll just be a video of nothing happening, and I would just watch it. And yeah, it's something that's terrible. So I'm gonna take those drastic measures. Like I said, I don't like to use discipline when I don't have to, so I'm just gonna delete the respective apps off my phone. Instagram, gone. Reddit, gone. YouTube, I can't take that off, but let me use I'm gonna hide it off of my home screen. But yeah, that social media is a killer. I can't fall into that social media turntable. I can't. So I'm gonna be completely deleting that. And if people need to message me, they're just gonna have to wait until I recalibrate myself back into the working spirit where I can handle having Instagram again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. Tomorrow, what do I have planned? So I have a meeting with the contractor. I was gonna do it today, but of course it's Christmas Day, so couldn't do it today. I have a meeting with him, and I'm gonna give him the complete details of everything and get him onboarded, make him sign everything that I need him to sign, and do all that, and that's gonna be cool. And for me, I'm gonna finish implementing or re-implementing the broken analytics for iOS and continue on with the PC sharing platform feature. Yeah, and here's the other thing. After watching all this about employees, actually, I'm not gonna, I'll say it, I share everything. After looking at all this about the employees, it really, it kind of shifts my opinion of hiring this other guy to the negative a bit more, because employees, it's not just hiring an employee and clicking a button and giving them benefits. There's a lot more to it. There's so much to it that even though I'm an employee, I gotta double check that I did everything correctly. And he lives in another state, so I'm gonna have to do everything separately. Yeah, so and that reminds me, I also scheduled an initial meeting with some accountants, because I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. So the wheels are moving. I gotta catch them back up, get them back up to speed, get that momentum back. I love the momentum, but it takes effort to get out of a rut. It does. So I'm gonna take some drastic measures. Things like no YouTube, no social media deleted off my phone. None, nothing, right? If I have to sit there bored and cross-eyed until I have to start working, I'll do that. But yeah, so I hope tomorrow I'll be a lot more high energy. I hope that tomorrow I'll have way more to share. I want 300% what I share today, share it tomorrow. I want to be doing stuff. I want stuff to be done, like my previous videos. But not every single day is a banger. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, find this relatable, learn something from it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.